There's so many street art festivals globally happening every year. I would say that 90% of them are mural festivals. For me, like Stencibility isn't another mural festival.
Today you join me in the Estonian city of Tartu. This year the European Union have recognised Tartu as a European capital of culture, proving that good things happen when you stay in the European Union. But it's also the 15th year of the street art festival Stencibility. For keen ones, you might remember my video on Stencibility a couple of years ago in Berlin. The moment has come. Tartu 2024 is here, and I've been invited to come and check out the programme that Stencibility have put on and to experience Tartu for the first time. I believe things are kicking off in an abandoned yeast factory somewhere around here. I couldn't think of a better place to start this journey. Join me now as we discover Tartu through the world of Stencibility.
In Stencibility program this year, the main event is an exhibition in an abandoned house, a former yeast factory. And then we have a sticker exhibition, a whole city bus covered with stickers. It's the biggest sticker exhibition in Europe. And then we have different street art tours, workshops, and of course, a lot of artists painting on the streets.
This building is very significant. It was built as a yeast factory, but I think for the cultural history in Tartu, the most significant period is definitely the time when it was like the first cultural factory here in Tartu, and it was very DIY, and it was the main spot for alternative culture here. The concept of the show is hide and seek. There are bigger artworks, but also really small artworks, so people can really come and enjoy the building and look for the artworks. The mission of Stencibility is definitely to support active street artists. So we are open to putting up ceramic artworks, doing human scale works. We're really trying to mimic the way how street artists work in the wild.
The format of Stencibility, we call it the spraycation. Artists are invited to Tartu. They can apply through an open call, and the artworks are born on the spot.
There's a lot of freedom. We didn't have to present the sketch before. As I'm not so used to improvise, it's also a little bit challenging. So now, experiencing the city, we can really create site-specific artworks.
As the mechanisms of street art and muralism have continued to grow, one thing that's started to become really present is how smaller towns and cities are really jumping on this, and how street art can be used as a tool to showcase that city or town to the world. What you see with Stencibility is such a strong focus on artists from this region. Just about every artist could have driven here, and that shows that there's a real focus on nurturing that local ecosystem.
If you compare Tartu with the nearby capitals, Tallinn, Helsinki, Riga, these are much bigger cities, but they have less street art. They all have zero tolerance against anything that's painted on the wall or written on the wall without a permission. So I just did a street art tour, and I was showing illegal stencil work that has been up for 10 years. I think this approach or this openness reflects in different fields. It's a good place also for being the European capital of culture.
I like Stencibility more and more. It's becoming more and more interesting for me over the years, because I see it as a very small and local festival, but made by people with passion. To me, Stencibility is first of all a pack of friends. It really feels the energy and the passion given by those people that really is inspiring and making the atmosphere really nice.
What I would like people to take away is the feeling that they can also do the same. What's the whole street art thing is about is that people see something nice on the street and they're like, it doesn't look so difficult. Maybe I could also put something up. Like professionally, my mission for the past 10 years has been to use artworks but also art events to inspire people to like dream, like use their imagination to think like what is a nice city where to live. Like what makes you feel good and how can you add something in our cities.
Thanks once again to Surla, Kadri and the whole team at Stencibility for inviting me, for their hospitality and for giving me this unique opportunity to see a town I've really enjoyed.